Every single relationship you ever get into is a trauma bond. I'll explain to you what I mean and how you can actually heal and move through it in a healthy way. You will attract people and circumstances to reveal where you have not healed. Your intimate relationships are the ultimate mirror to who you are in relation to the trauma and wounds you have not integrated yet. Three things: trauma, coping strategies, and triggers. Trauma is the moment in time when something was too much or not enough. A coping strategy is what you do to hide or protect yourself from the trauma. Third is a trigger. A trigger reminds you of the trauma and activates a coping strategy. So when you get triggered, it's revealing a trauma of yours you haven't integrated yet. Show me a single relationship where you haven't been triggered outside of the honeymoon period. Because if you're in that now, just give it some time, you'll get triggered soon. So when you hear people saying that you're trauma bonding as in it's a bad thing, not necessarily. Every relationship has an aspect, an element of trauma bonding. That's not the problem. The challenge or the opportunity is, what do you do after you get triggered? Every relationship is going to trigger you because they reveal the trauma you haven't actually healed through yet. That's normal. You can't have a relationship without that. I haven't seen one yet. But after you get triggered, after you regulate and you get through the storm, do you lean into the trauma that was triggered and heal through it? If you don't, you keep playing out the same loops. You keep playing out the same sabotaging patterns, and you go through what people think of trauma bonding over and over and over again. Then you break up, then you get into a new relationship and you repeat the same pattern. So trauma bonding is not a bad thing. It's what do you do after you get triggered, and do you heal through the trauma that you're bonding over? You will do more healing in an intimate relationship more than anywhere else if you're conscious, you take ownership, and you do what I spoke about in this video. Put your thoughts down below if you agree or disagree. Share if you got some value. And if you're interested in working with me, grab a copy of my book or comment the word heal down below and I'll send you a DM to see if we're the right fit to work together.